Good day. This is 197th day, Meaningful Moments, 365 days. I was taking a moment this afternoon to snack on some blueberries, fresh from the farmer's market. And it had been a really beautiful morning filled with lots of ripples. And I think of it as ripples in the mind, ripples of my mind. And I believe everybody can relate to it. It usually happens when we're given the opportunity to perhaps be just a little more still. And maybe given the opportunity is not the way to frame that. Maybe it's when we give ourselves the opportunity, allow ourselves to have that space where we can observe ripples of our mind. And while I was sitting here having these blueberries and eating a late lunch, I had that moment to really just go through those ripples, the ones that I noted this morning, like, I was taking little side notations to myself throughout the day, and just having that awareness, where it felt like it went up and down, and where the thoughts were just ideas or thoughts passing by, and other times where the thought was actually connected to a feeling or an emotion, and the little signals that it was kind of, flagging me to. And it was an interesting process. And while I was snacking on these blueberries, I thought, that's what I'm going to do the meaningful moments on this afternoon, because, that awareness that we bring to our day, not letting ourselves get swept away by any one of those thoughts, feelings, emotions, but just being able to observe them and look at those ripples, kind of like, if you ever sat at a lake or watched at the edge of a river and you could see those ripples. Maybe you skipped some stones and you could watch it, and you could see how, they were little and they spread out and out and out. And, each one of those thoughts, feelings, and emotions are sending out energy, like signaling to ourselves, but also signaling out to our energy field and everything around us. And it's a good thing to give it attention, to be aware and to know ourselves, to know the undulations of our own being as we travel and journey through these dimensions of ourself. And it felt good to be able to do that, just to be witness to that. Take time to give yourself that space to hear, to listen, to observe. All of that is informing you, allowing you to transition and transform and even transfigure all these bits and pieces of your life and how you're weaving it all together into a whole and higher version of you each and every day. For you, my friends, I hope